I'm at the, I don't know if you can see, I'm at Petco here in, I guess this is considered Royersford. I've got the divine Miss Sassy. She looks calm right now, but let me just tell you, I had her at the vet. She weighed in, she's 65 pounds. I just wanted to take her to the vet to see what that experience was like. And as soon as we got to the parking lot, it took me a good 5 minutes to calm her down in the car before I would let her out. And then I was constantly checking her in with the leash and the e-collar. So this is why I always caution people, when you're riding with your dog, you have them calm the entire time. Calm and in a down. When you're driving, don't let them hang out the window or pace back and forth. She's on a tether, so she can't go anywhere. And if she did get up, I would correct her with the e-collar. When we got to the vet, and I'm going to show you what it's like. Hey Jen, what's up? When we got to the vet, I actually had to like physically work her into a down. The e-collar just wasn't working because she was so amped up. Like, where are we? We're somewhere. I can't wait to get out. It was crazy. So I had to get in the back seat and just use the leash pressure and get her back into a down, and I wouldn't let her come out until she calmed herself down. And then when we got in there, this is why you're always going to have all the tools. You're going to need the prong collar and the e-collar, because I did a lot of leash popping in there just to keep her in sits. I'd put her in a sit while I was waiting at the counter. I had to get some food for my dog. Unfortunately, he's on soy food, so I had to go to the vet to get soy food. Can you imagine, Jen, feeding your dog soy? I hate it, but he's got like stomach issues. But I digress. But when I was making my purchase, you know, people, they make it hard. They come out, oh, hi. They get her all excited, and she wants to jump up on the counter and see what's going on. So best thing I can tell you is you must keep her calm in the ride wherever you're taking her. You definitely want to expose her to these types of field trips because they're super important. She's eventually going to learn to be more calm, but you've got to, you know, expose her to these things, and you've got to really hold her accountable. I mean, no nonsense at these thresholds. Like, the threshold is the biggest thing. Calm in the car. Then when you get out of the car, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what she's like, and then I'm going to have to actually probably put the camera down to get her to be calm before we go into PetSmart. And I'm not going to be able to film her in there because she's too rowdy. But it's like e-collar, prong collar. And let's just see what we get. So I'm going to get out of here. Watch what's happened. So I'm going to keep her, see right there? See the excitement? Correct her for that. So I just gave her some stim. Sorry about my hand. I don't want her getting super jacked when I open the door. So let me gather up my stuff, and then I'm going to switch this around. Nope. So there she goes right away. So you can't see her because there's my hand. So I'm just getting her into a down. Watch this. No. Down. Down. I'm not even looking at the level. She's on a tether, she can't go anywhere, but she did try to do that at the vet. So on my terms, when I get her out, I'm going to keep the leash short. I'll let her potty, and then we're going to go in, and I'm going to have her in a heel when we go in. I'm going to tell people if they want to talk to her or greet her that she's not ready for that. She's in training. I don't like for people to you know, to come up to dogs that can't handle it. She's a dog that can't handle it. If she were able to sit and be calm, that would be fine. She is not there yet. That's going to be a process for you guys. But so I absolutely will not let people come up and talk to her because it gets her insane. She gets like, and she'll knock somebody over. She's so big and strong. So that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to take her in, and I'll try and do a live and just report back at how things went. But so far, this is really not, no, see, I back up and give space, and what she do, she abuses it. Down. So I'm going to hit her with some stim here. Dial up. No. Down. Dial up. Down. Nope. So just move into her. Move in. And she's strong, so you're not going to outmuscle her. But she's not coming out until she's in a down, and that's all there is to it. I'm going to work her through this, and then I'll be back with you guys. See you, Jen. Hope the puppies are good.